All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting started here. They are about to start with Bikini. As you are getting on here, give me a comment. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I always want to make sure our audio is okay. That's kind of important.
We're going to kick things off by welcoming ladies out in two groups for their initial comparisons, followed by our individual presentations.
You got room? I can move over. What's that?
I was just saying, I might.
Yeah, I can move over so you have room.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're starting with first looks. Perfect. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Awesome. Wonderful. All right, so the girls are coming out for the first looks right now. Real quick, I'll flip it around, then I gotta go back. Here we go. So we're getting started with our first lineup here.
Okay, ladies, let's do 180. Face that back wall.
There's Jordan. Okay, so in this lineup, I'm actually really liking Jordan best. Vanya looks good. She's a little bit depleted. Maria looks really good. This is like a personal best for Maria, but I'm still liking Jordan better. Tamika from the back looks really good. Her front is a little bit softer in comparison to her back though, so that might hurt her a little bit. And then Stasia's conditioning is off. She's too soft. Glam needs to be bumped up too. I mentioned that on a preview. Hair is better, suit is better, but her makeup not so much. Okay, here comes our second lineup. Flip it around real quick so you can see.
Okay, ladies, let's do 180. Face that back wall.
Everybody's glam is like rolled up to the next level right now. Ariana's a little soft from behind.
And face forward.
This was a hard one. This is a hard one. Ariana's waistline's super tight though. Ashlyn's waistline's good. Angelica still needs density in the glutes, and her tan is off. Amy's tan is perfect. I like the pink on her too. Amy's a touch softer than Jasmine, so it's a matter of if they're going to go for a little softer, a little bit harder. Jasmine's got some vascularity in her arm. I don't know. It's going to be a matter if they go for more condition or less. They're both like popping.
Move on to our individual presentations.
Ashlyn needs a little bit more pop to her glutes.
From Dallas, Texas, please welcome Tamika Carter.
I almost want to say that Jasmine's glutes are a little bit overpowering, but we'll see. And Jasmine and Amy were right next to each other, so it's really going to be a matter of which direction they decide to go with this look. Tamika is up right now. She's got quite a bit of vascularity in her shoulders, and then her lower half. Again, this is Tamikia's issue. Always, the lower half doesn't quite match the upper half. From the back, she looks pretty good, but she still needs some more glute density. She's got a little bit of squish underneath that lower glute. She let go of her abs as she turned around to the front as well. Her waistline's tight, but she just didn't have it controlled when she turned around. When we talk about conditioning too, the conditioning has to be balanced from top to bottom, and her conditioning is too hard on top and too soft on the bottom. So this has been a consistent thing with Tamika, so she just has to figure that balance out somehow.
Welcome to the stage, Maria Acosta.
Okay, Maria's next. Maria's very balanced from top to bottom. Waistline is really tight. She vacuumed almost a little bit too much on that waistline, but she caught it. She put it back into place. Glutes have improved since the Olympia. Glutes have definitely improved since the Olympia. She's got a lot of pop. She didn't have that kind of pop at the Olympia. That's really good. Kept your waistline tight when she transitioned. That's really important. Really nice look for her. Really nice look for her.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, please welcome to the stage, Jordan Brandon.
Jordan's up next. She's got a little bit of striations through the upper body, like the shoulders. She might be a touch hard. But her glutes are like fantastic. Her glutes are really, really good. She's got a lot of pop to her glutes. Posing is a lot smoother. I'd like to see a little bit more brightness to her lip color. It's a little dark. I do think this is an improved look for Jordan by far. Just going to be a matter, again, some of this stuff is going to be a matter of, are they going to go a little harder or are they going to go a little softer? It's interesting. Vanya, I'd like to see her glam bumped up a little bit. It's not bad. Just needs a little bit more oomph. She's pretty well balanced with her conditioning. However, it's a touch off. I can't really put my finger on it. It's not like she's soft or anything like that. It's just almost like she's a little bit, she's just not popping as much. I feel like maybe she's a touch depleted. Maybe need to fill out a little bit more. Ooh, she almost fell. Ooh, poor girl. Sassy is up now. Her conditioning is too soft. I do like the suit color better than what she's done before, but her glam is still not there. Great shape, she's just too soft. Glutes are shaking when she moves, that kind of thing. It's almost like she's got a layer of water on top of her too. Doing some funky stuff with the posing. Not a fan. Not a fan. Don't try to get too crazy, you guys.
Tampa, Florida, please welcome to the stage, Ashlyn Little.
Okay, Ashlyn is up next.
Let's go, Ash! Let's go, girl!
Beautiful glam look. She's a beautiful, like, makeup and hair. Perfect. Shape from the front looks really good. She might be a little bit overpowering on her upper body. We got a lot of bicep and tricep going on. But in reality, like a lot of these girls do, so it may not hurt her too bad.
Yep.
Nice pop from the back.
Okay, Ashley!
Hamstrings are tight, but not too tight.
Beautiful.
pretty complete look for Ashlyn, I'm going to be honest. She could probably stand to be a little bit darker on her tan, but honestly, like this is pretty good. I'm interested to see how this stacks up in the comparisons.
From Salem, North Carolina, please welcome to the stage, Ariana Brothers.
Ariana's in pink, which is new. She's a lot taller than most of these girls, so she does need to add more size. I think her quads need to be a little bit fuller. Not much, just a touch. Waistline is probably the tightest that I've seen it. But she still needs some lower body density. Her glutes look great, but she's just not tight enough. So I don't think that's a concept of being leaner. So if she gets leaner, she'll lose size. I think she needs more density. I think she needs more density in her glutes. That's the struggle bus for tall girls, you guys. And she's not even that tall. I mean, she's 5'7". So in this round, she's tall.
Next from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, please welcome to the stage, Jasmine Gonzalez.
Okay, Jasmine's up next.
Let's go, girl.
Makeup looks good. I'm not a huge fan of the wig. It looks a little bit big. She's pretty well balanced from top to bottom. Vascularity in that shoulder may hurt her. She's got a little bit too vascular. We'll see. She's got a lot of projection on her glutes. Looks really good. But her hamstring tie-ins might be a little bit too tight. It's a matter of if they decide to reward this full hamstring drop or if not. Because some of these girls have full hamstring drops. She does. Ashlyn does not. So we'll see which direction they decide to go. If they decide to keep it a little bit softer, if they decide to go a little bit harder. This is going to be interesting.
Thank you, Jasmine. Up next from Las Vegas, Nevada, please welcome to the stage, Amy Delgado.
All right, so Amy's up next. Beautiful glam look, hair, makeup on point. I like the pink suit. I'm surprised about the pink suit, but I like the pink suit. She's come in just a touch softer than Jasmine did, so again, it's going to be interesting to see which direction they go. Her projection on her glutes is phenomenal. Hamstring tie-ins are there, but they're not super defined. Her volume and projection on the glutes is ridiculous, though. I'm going to be honest, this is probably the best I've seen both Amy and Jasmine. So at this point, I think it's going to come down to the two of them. And it's just going to be which direction they go.
And your final competitor from Austin, Texas. Please welcome to the stage, Angelica Teixeira.
All right, Angelica's up. As you guys know, this is her final show. She is retiring after this. She's got some feathering in the quads. She's looking a little thin. Waistline is actually quite a bit tighter than her last show, so that's good. She's still got a little bit of lower ab extension, but it's better. And she just needs density in the glutes, you know. I mean, you can't build that over the course of a few months. Great shape, just needs more muscle. She's just a little small. if she wanted to continue to compete, she would have to put on some significant density and size in order to be competitive.
All right. Thank you very much, Angelica. That is going to conclude our individual presentations. And at this time, we'd like to welcome
all right, they're going to come back out. We're going to start with comparisons and call-outs. All right, type it in the comments who you got for your first call-out. Tell me. We're about to do this. You got a few seconds here to put your 2 cents in. Who you got? Who you got for the first call-out?
What do you guys think, Columbus? Who's going to be in that first call-out? Make some noise.
Amy, Jasmine, Ashlyn.
And at this time, I'm going to turn the mic over to our head judge.
And Jordan. That's what I'm going to say. Maybe Maria. I think Vanya will get in there too.
2, Maria.
Maria.
4, Vanya. 6, Ashlyn. 7, Ariana. 8, Jasmine. 9, Amy.
Okay, so the fact they brought Ariana out to do the first call out tells me they may be going softer. Let's see how this works. I'm going to give you guys a quick view of the first call out here as they're going through comparisons. Here we go. All right, here we go.
7 and 9 switch.
Okay, they're moving Amy in. They're flipping around.
6 and 4 switch.
Okay.
8 and 2 switch.
I'm flipping it around because I need to be able to watch the stage. You guys can watch the live stream, the free live stream from Arnold, right? Yep, they're going for softer. They push Jasmine up the outside. Vanya and Amy are in the center. Well, they definitely are sending a message here. They are definitely sending a message here.
Halfway back.
Ariana's on the outside of this as well. We've got Ashlyn, Vanya, Amy, and Maria in your top 4 position. They're sending a very clear message here, you guys.
Face forward and walk it back. Yeah, do what Amy, face that back wall.
I'm really, really happy to see that they're going this direction, you guys. We can't go too hard. Plus, when I'm looking at this now, Jasmine's glutes are definitely overpowering.
Face forward.
And just like the Olympia, Vanya's getting harder as she poses. She was a little bit off. Like, it's almost like when she starts posing, her body starts to come alive. She looks better now than she did in her routine. Amy looks great.
Hey, can you take a step back to your side?
I'm not surprised by this particular lineup at all, as far as how they look on stage.
5, Stasi. 10.
The one I wasn't so sure about was Ariana because she is soft. But they are making it pretty clear that if you're a little bit too hard, you're not going to get into that middle part. So take notes, guys. Conditioning has to be a little bit on the softer side.
Walk halfway back and hold it to get there.
I think what hurt Jordan here, she is a little bit too hard in the front. Her glutes are much improved, but she's just a touch too hard from the front.
Open.
Yeah, do 180, face that back door.
There you go. Here's your second call out.
Walk halfway back and hold it to get there.
They got Tamikia and Jordan in the center, which I agree with. Probably have, I don't know, it's a flip-flop between Angelica and Stasia, to be honest, because they both have things that they got to work on.
Hey, ladies.
Between these two, I would put Jordan ahead of Tamikia, but Jordan is a little bit hard from the front. Her glutes are freaking lights out, but she's just a touch hard.
2, Maria.
Okay, so we're gonna work the way backwards now too.
8, Jasmine. 1,
So
Bikini.
they're bringing out the bottom half of the second call or first call out.
Relax the door, relax the door, relax.
They've got Jordan, Tamika, Maria, Ariana, and Jasmine. I feel like the posing tweak that Jasmine made to her back rows as well was not the right thing to do. It just made her glutes look really, really overpowering.
What needs with Jasmine?
But that vascularity in her shoulder, I think, is also hurting her.
Let's do 180. Face up,
Maria
back
just
wall.
has a very complete package. Like there's nothing that stands out. Everything kind of flows together really well. Her glutes have massively improved since the Olympia.
Walk halfway back and hold on when you get there.
Good, stick up.
So right now, Maria is in the center. She's got a balanced look. I mean, again, guys, bikini is about balance. It's about balance.
3 ladies, take a step back to either side. I need number 4, Vanya. Number 9, Amy. And number 6, Ashley.
Let's go, girls.
All right, we got your top 3.
Confidence, confidence.
These girls were all just a little bit softer than the rest, but still really balanced from top to bottom. Again, I was talking about that hamstring tie-in. They have the tie-in, but it's not super hard. Waistlines are tight. I'm very, very happy to see this particular top 3. 100% agree with this. Yeah, I think Amy's got it personally. Here's your top 3 right here.
Face forward and walk it back.
Yeah, I think this is Ashlyn's most complete look I've seen.
Amy and Ashley switch.
Let's go, Ashley.
They're going to move everybody into the center at one point here, guys, so don't get too crazy about how this is changing their votes. They're just giving everybody a chance in the center.
Walk halfway back, hold on when you get there.
Makes me, it's so funny because, like I said, with Vanya, she's getting better as she poses. She's getting harder. Like it's almost like the food like goes through her and like becomes like pops to a whole physique as she poses. It happens at like every show. No, I don't think Amy's glutes are overpowering.
Yes, Ashley. Let's go. Hold that, don't shoot forward.
Vanya and Ashley switch.
See, they're putting Vanya in the center now. So again, they're giving every girl a chance in the center, right? So the judges have a good view of everybody.
Face that back wall. Walk halfway back and hold on when you get there.
The key is you want the glutes and the legs to also be balanced, which Amy has that. When you look at Jasmine, she doesn't. Like the glutes are much bigger than her legs. And that's why I say the posing tweak that she made was not the correct call. Because I think if she showed a little bit more leg, her glutes wouldn't look quite so big, right?
Nice. Hit.
So looking at the conditioning, right? So actually Vanya is the hardest of these 3 girls now that she's posed. I would say that Ashlyn is the second as far as softness and hardness, and then Amy would be the softest. But none of them are like out of shape. None of them are too hard. None of them are too soft. None of them are too hard. Neither way, right? So we have to look at overall balance. And to me, the overall balance from top to bottom, back to front, is Amy to me. I I do think this is Ashlyn's best look that she's put on stage, but I think that her upper body is a little bit too hard, just a touch.
And face forward.
Tight.
And then with Vanya, her hamstring tie-ins, the drops are coming in a little bit too hard at this point. But again, this is just me looking at it here. They could see it differently. And I'm also going on like how they rewarded the rest of the lineup too. They actually punished people for being a little bit too hard. So they rewarded being too soft. Well, not too soft. They rewarded being soft.
Ashlyn and Vanya switch.
Let's go, Ashlyn! Let's go! Let's go, Ash! Tight! You gotta hold that shit!
I don't know if you can hear that, but that's her coach right behind me. The loudest one in the
Do
audience.
180 face that
There
back
you
wall.
go!
Let's go, number 6. Let's go.
Of course, the loudest one in the audience has to sit right behind me, of course.
Beautiful, Ash!
Walk halfway back and hold it with that there.
Let's go, Ash.
You know, now as far as conditioning, yeah, Ashlyn is right down the middle of these three. So
Tight!
it's gonna be. I think they're having a really hard time. To be honest with you, I think the judges are having a really hard time.
Go too much!
And if it's this close, they may rejudge at finals too. So it's not over till it's over, you guys.
Ashlyn and Amy switch.
And they're switching Ashlyn and Amy out again. So again, we really cannot conclude anything about this prejudging because they're moving everybody
Thank
to
you
the
very much.
center.
We'll see you next
They just
time.
moved Amy in the center. This could potentially mean they have Amy in first, Ashlyn in second, Vanya in third. And if that's the scenario, then it's soft, middle, hard. I don't know. We'll see. This is pretty close. It's exciting. It was very, very close. I could see Tyler and Sandy talking back and forth to each other, really trying to figure out which direction they wanted to go. They made a super, super hard, important statement here. You cannot come in too hard, and you have got to be balanced top to bottom. Period. You got to be balanced. You got to be on point. You got to have that density, but not too hard. I mean, the one that I think was crucial in creating that particular stance was Ariana, because Ariana was soft, but they still rewarded her for that. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I won't go live at finals. What I do at finals is I take video at finals, and I put the video up in my stories, and then I also save that video for YouTube later, so we can do a full recap after the show's over. So I won't go live at finals. You're welcome. I'm happy to do the commentary. I personally have Amy in first. I have Amy in first, I have Ashlyn in second, and I have Vanya in third. So that's what I got. So we'll see. And then Maria's in fourth. It's pretty clear that Maria's in fourth, just the way that they put the call-offs together. It is. It's like walking a tightrope. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like this much of a difference. This much of a difference, you guys. This much of a difference. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Give me lots of likes. Also, go check out our YouTube sponsor, Liquid Sunrays. They are sponsoring this coverage this weekend. So please go give them some love. They are doing a special gift card promo this weekend, so check that out. Their link is in my description box. Couldn't do this without them supporting me. So gotta go support them, right? I'm glad I could teach you. You're welcome. I'm so glad that I can be here for you guys. Thank you guys for also joining me. It's a lot of fun when you can actually talk to me and be a part of this. So it makes it a lot more fun when I'm not just talking to myself. Yes, hit that like button and share. Absolutely, guys. Yes, absolutely. All right, I'm going to let you guys go for now. This will go up so you can rewatch it. Please share this with all your friends so they can learn too. All your friends. What else? Oh, Men's Physique is up next. So if you guys want to watch Men's Physique, I will not go live for Men's Physique. But if you want to watch it, it's there. All right? Thanks, guys, for joining me. And again, follow along on finals on my Insta stories. I'll get some video and stuff to put into YouTube later. And let's see how this whole thing plays out. Put into the comments what you got. Put into the comments what you got. All right? Bye, guys.